oxidation reaction and reduction reaction. We know very well, already in lower classes only we have studied what is the oxidation reaction. Oxidation reaction means addition of oxygen atoms. Addition of oxygen atoms or removing of hydrogen atoms. Removing of hydrogen atoms or loss of electrons. E minus means what ma? Electrons. Or increasing oxidation number. Increasing oxidation number. So in a chemical reaction, addition of oxygen atoms or removing of hydrogen atoms or loss of electrons or increasing of oxidation number, such reactions are called oxidation reactions. Such reactions are called oxidation reactions. Let's see examples. For example, magnesium is present. React with oxygen atom, forms magnesium oxide. So this is addition of oxygen atom. So the formation of magnesium oxide, it is oxidation reaction. Or another example, aluminum atom is present, on addition forms Al2O3, aluminum oxide. So for balancing this 2Al2O3. Aluminum atoms we need to take. And 4 moles of aluminum combines with 3 moles of oxygen atoms forms Al2O3. So the first one is addition of oxygen atoms examples. Is known as oxidation reaction. The second one is removing of hydrogen atoms. Let's see hydrogen sulfide. H2S. That hydrogen sulfide reacts with chlorine, forms sulfur atom. So from H2S, hydrogen atoms we are removed, that converted into HCl. So removing of hydrogen atoms is known as oxidation reaction. The third one is loss of electrons. For example, zinc metal is there. It lost 2 electrons, form Zn+2 plus 2 electrons. Or aluminum is present. If aluminum lost 3 electrons, forms Al3+. Removing of electrons or loss of electrons is known as a oxidation reaction. And increasing the oxidation number. For example, iron reacts with chlorine, forms FeCl3. See, 3 moles of chlorine, 2 moles of iron is required. In that, what is the iron oxidation state? Iron atom's oxidation state is 0. Now this, in FeCl3, what is the oxidation state of iron? +3. So oxidation number is increased. That's why these all reactions are called oxidation reactions. No. Magnesium. Here oxygen is oxidizing agent. Directly it is a combustion of magnesium. I will tell you what is the meaning of oxidizing agent and reducing agent separately. First you concentrate on oxidation reaction and reduction reaction. Okay, Aditi. See, addition of oxygen atoms, removing of hydrogen atoms, loss of electrons or increasing the oxidation number. 3 statements, 4 statements you have to remember. Is known as oxidation reaction. The last, iron react with chlorine, so generally iron oxidation state is 0. Now in that product, what is the iron oxidation state? +3. So iron oxidation number is increased. That's why these reactions are called increasing oxidation number. One more example means aluminum you take. Metals, mostly metals, they combined with non-metals like chlorine forms AlCl3. In AlCl3, aluminum oxidation state is +3. The 3 moles of chlorine you take, then 2 moles of AlCl3, then 2 moles of aluminum is required. So in that, aluminum or iron oxidation states at 0, they are converted into +3 state. So these reactions are called oxidation reactions. Now let's see reduction reactions. Reduction reaction means it is opposite to the oxidation reaction. It is opposite to the oxidation reactions. So reduction means completely opposite to the oxidation reaction. What are those? Removing of oxygen atoms, or addition of hydrogen atoms. Addition of hydrogen atoms and addition of electrons, or decreasing the oxidation number. This arrow mark down means what it indicates? Decreasing. This arrow mark upside means increasing. But in chemical reaction, the arrow mark is in downside means precipitation. The arrow mark in upside means in chemical reactions, gaseous products. The products are in gaseous state. Understood? So, reduction reaction means removing of oxygen atoms, addition of hydrogen atoms, or addition of electrons, or decreasing the oxidation number. Let's see removing oxygen atoms. First one, cupric oxide CuO. Cupric oxide, in the presence of carbon, carbon is reducing agent. It reduces metal oxides into metals. Copper metal, CuO. Then that carbon is converted into carbon monoxide. So in that, carbon acts as a reducing agent. It reduces the other substances and itself undergoes oxidation. That we will discuss you later. What is oxidizing agent and what is reducing agent, and what is reduction reaction, and what are the different types of reduction reactions and all. Just you have just small general idea is required for what is reduction reaction and what is oxidation reaction. Reduction reaction means removing of oxygen atom. The second one is addition of hydrogen atoms. Sulfur is added and it reacts with 2 hydrogen atoms, forms H2S, hydrogen sulfide. That also possible, man, and converted into water. Cu plus H2 is converted into copper plus H2O, whatever it may be. Next, Zn2 plus, it accepts 2 electrons, converted into zinc metal. Means Al3 plus accept 3 electrons into aluminum. Accept 3 electrons into aluminum. Niket, check your network. Next, one more example. Let's see, decreasing the oxidation number. Decreasing the oxidation number. How that oxidation number will be decreases? For example, MnO4 minus is present. That MnO4 minus converted into Mn plus 2. MnO4 minus converted into Mn plus 2. Then these water molecules are converted into, sorry, oxygen atoms are converted into water molecules. Now hydrogen atoms are present, 8H plus, and it accepts 5 electrons. See what is the manganese oxidation state in MnO4 minus plus 7, and here in Mn plus 2 oxidation state. So decreasing the oxidation number by the addition of electrons, by adding of electrons. Okay, that is called reduction reactions. And one more example, KMnO4, potassium permanganate, 2 moles of potassium permanganate converted into K2MnO4, potassium permanganate converted into potassium manganate. In this manganese oxidation state is plus 7. This plus 7 is converted into plus 6 plus MnO2, manganese dioxide. In that manganese dioxide also manganese oxidation number is plus 4. In both cases manganese oxidation number is decreased. For balancing of oxygen atoms here 8 is present, 4 plus 2 6, and one more O2 will comes. So these reactions are known as reduction reactions. These reactions are known as a reduction reaction. See, reduction means removing of oxygen atoms, addition of hydrogen atoms, or addition of electrons, or decreasing the oxidation number of the substance. It is known as a reduction reactions. It is quite opposite oxidation reaction. Oxidation reaction opposite is reduction reaction. Reduction reaction opposite is a oxidation reaction. Okay, students, it is clear. Let's observe. Anybody have doubt? Oxidation reaction and reduction reaction. Okay, let's see next. Our last equation, what I gave, 2 moles of KMnO4, potassium permanganate, this name KMnO4 name is potassium permanganate, is converted into K2MnO4. K2MnO4 is known as potassium manganate. Potassium manganate. KMnO4 is converted into K2MnO4 and manganese dioxide. So in manganese dioxide, oxidation state of manganese is plus 4. In K2MnO4, manganese oxidation state is plus 6. But here manganese oxidation state is plus 7. Plus 7 is converted into plus 6 means what happens? Oxidation number is decreasing. Either 6 or 4. In both cases, oxidation number is decreased. That's what is called reduction reaction. Okay, let's see. Oxidation reaction, second and third example, what I gave are removing of hydrogen atoms and loss of electrons. Hydrogen atoms if removed means it is called oxidation. From H2S, here 2 hydrogen atoms are present, that hydrogen atoms are came outside. They combine with chlorine atom. So here chlorine acts as a oxidizing agent. In this reaction, chlorine acts as an oxidizing agent. The chlorine oxidizes H2S into sulfur. Okay. See here, zinc metal, loss of electrons, convert into Zn2 plus. If any substance is loss of electrons, then what happens, ma? It having positive charge will get. If any atom or ions acquired negative, means electrons they are accepted, what happens, ma? They are having negative charge. For example, oxygen atom is present. Oxygen atom accepted 2 electrons, convert into O minus 2. If oxygen Na sodium is present, the sodium atom loss of 1 electron, convert into Na plus. See, O accepted 2 electrons, it is reduction. Na loss of 1 electron, it is a oxidation. So addition of electrons, accepting of electrons is reduction, loss of electrons is a oxidation. Loss of electrons is a oxidation. Okay, let's see next. Next, oxidizing agent and reducing agents. Oxidizing agent. What is oxidizing agent? Oxidizing agent means it is a substance which oxidizes other substance. It oxidizes other substance and itself undergoes reduction. And itself undergoes reduction known as oxidizing agent. See, generally, which substances are called oxidizing agents? The oxidizing agent oxidizes to the other substance, but itself undergoes reduction, known as a oxidizing agent. See, simple example, ma. H2S, hydrogen sulfide, react with chlorine. H2S, hydrogen sulfide, react with chlorine, forms sulfur plus 2HCl. Let's observe that oxidizing. What is the oxidation number of sulfur in H2S? Hydrogen plus 1, it is minus 2. 2 hydrogen atoms plus 1 plus 1. Let as sulfur is X, then X sulfur oxidation number is minus 2. Cl2 chlorine oxidation state is 0. Now H2S is converted into sulfur. So atoms oxidation number what happens, ma? 0. But minus 2 is converted into 0 means what it is? Oxidation number increases. Means it is oxidation reaction. It is oxidation reaction, ma. So in this oxidation reaction, chlorine Cl2 acts as oxidizing agent. Why? Because its oxidation number is 0, but in HCl, oxidation number of chlorine is minus 1. So itself undergoes reduction. So Cl2 is converted into Cl minus. It is known as reduction. That's why what is oxidizing agent? Oxidizing agent means it is the substance which oxidizes to the another substance, means chlorine. Cl2 oxidizes H2S into sulfur, but itself undergoes reduction. Itself undergoes reduction known as oxidizing agents. Known as oxidizing agents. Okay. See, common examples for oxidizing agents are strong oxidizing agents. KMnO4. KMnO4 acts as a good oxidizing agent, and K2Cr2O7 potassium dichromate, as well as carbon dioxide, sulfur trioxide, SO3, HNO3, nitric acid. See, mostly in highest oxidation state, the substances in a highest oxidation state or in maximum oxidation states, they act as oxidizing agents. Yes, bleaching powder also acts as oxidizing agent, bleaching powder. It produces nascent oxygen. HNO3, H2S, H2S not, H2O2, hydrogen peroxide, chlorine, fluorine, these all acts as a good oxidizing agents. All acts as a good oxidizing agents. Okay, generally oxidizing agent oxidizes to the another substance, itself undergoes a reduction known as oxidizing agents. Now see the point, reduction or reducing agents. Reducing agent means what, ma? The substance which reduces the other substance, which reduces to the other substance and itself undergoes oxidation. Itself undergoes oxidation known as reducing agent. Ra means reducing agent, OA means oxidizing agent. See, for example, metal oxides, CuO, iron oxide, or whatever it may be. In the presence of carbon, converted into copper plus CO. Let's see, CuO is converted into copper, means loss of oxygen means reduction. The CuO undergoes reduction in the presence of carbon. Carbon means coal or coke. It acts as reducing agent. If you observe that carbon, coal or coke, its oxidation number is 0. But in CO, carbon oxidation number is 2. Means 0 is converted into +2, means it undergoes oxidation. It is oxidation. So the substance reduces to the another substance and itself undergoes oxidation. Such kind of substances are known as reducing agents. Okay. Generally, in lower oxidation states, they act as a good reducing agents. The lower oxidation states act as a good reducing agents. Example, let's see, carbon, coal or coke, carbon monoxide, CO. CO acts as a reducing agent. Carbon monoxide, H2S, hydrogen sulfide, H2S acts as a good reducing agent. And metals also acts as a good reducing agents, especially alkaline metals and alkaline earth metals. Alkaline metals and alkaline earth metals. First A and second A group elements acts as a good reducing agents. That reducing agent reduces to the another substance and itself undergoes a oxidation. Itself undergoes a oxidation. Such type of substances are known as reducing agents. So generally, reducing agents. What type of substances acts as a reducing agents? In lower oxidation states, they act as reducing agents. But in higher oxidation state, they act as a strong oxidizing agent. For example, let's see. It's very important point, ma. In objective exam, they are asking among the following which acts as a strong oxidizing agent, which acts as a strong reducing agent, which acts as both oxidizing agent as well as reducing agent. Like that questions they are asking, ma. Okay, let's see. In that case, the substance. SUB means substance. The substance which having maximum oxidation number, acts as oxidizing agent, and in lower oxidation numbers acts as reducing agents, but in lower oxidation numbers acts as a reducing agents, and in intermediate oxidation numbers acts as both oxidizing agent and reducing agents. In intermediate oxidation states, they act as both oxidizing agents as well as reducing agents. Let's see examples. For example, manganese oxides only you have to take MnO. MnO2. Before MnO2, Mn2O3, MnO2, Mn2O5, Mn2O7. Like different manganese oxides you have to consider. Among that, which is strong oxidizing agent, which is strong reducing agent, which acts as both oxidizing agents as well as reducing agents. See, manganese oxidation number how much? 2x minus 14 is equal to 0, x is equal to plus 7. Here x is equal to plus 5 and x is equal to plus 4. The manganese oxidation numbers. Here the manganese oxidation state is plus 3. Here the manganese oxidation state is plus 2. Out of that, which having lower oxidation number, this manganese having lower oxidation number, it acts as strong reducing agent. SRA, strong reducing agents. This Mn2O7 has highest oxidation state or maximum oxidation state. It acts as strong oxidizing agent. The remaining Mn2O3, MnO2, Mn2O5. Mn2O5 is weak oxidizing agent. This intermediate Mn2O3 and MnO2 acts as both oxidizing agents as well as reducing agents. They act as oxidizing agents as well as reducing agents. So that concept is very important. In maximum oxidation state, they act as always strong oxidizing agents. In lower oxidation states, they act as strong reducing agents. In intermediate oxidation state, they act as both oxidizing agents as well as reducing agents. They act as both oxidizing agents as well as reducing agents. And one more, nitrogen acids you have to take. HNO2 nitrous acid and HNO3 nitric acid. Nitrous acid, nitrogen oxidation state is +3. In nitric acid, nitrogen oxidation state is +5. Nitrogen oxidation state is a +5. It is very clear. And nitrogen maximum oxidation state. Nitrogen is belongs to 50A group element. 50A group element's maximum oxidation state is +5. You know that. That's why it acts as only oxidizing agent. A strong oxidizing agent. But HNO2 is intermediate oxidation state. In middle. +3 state is present. That's why it acts as both oxidizing agent as well as reducing agent. Oxidizing agent as well as a reducing agent. And similarly, sulfur. Let's see H2S, hydrogen sulfide, sulfur dioxide, and in sulfur dioxide. And carbon compounds, carbon, coal or coke, carbon monoxide, and carbon dioxide. If you observe that in H2S, sulfur has the lowest oxidation state, very least, -2. And here in SO2, +4. In SO3, maximum reaches. SO3 acts as only oxidizing agent. SO2 acts as oxidizing agent and reducing agent. This H2S acts as only reducing agent because it has lower oxidation state. Let's see, compare the coal or coke, carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide. Carbon means what it is? 50A group elements. Sorry ma'am. Carbon belongs to 40A group elements. Carbon, silicon, germanium, tin and lead. So 40A group elements maximum oxidation state is +4. It has +4 oxidation state is present. In CO2, carbon has +4. But in CO, carbon has +2. In coal or coke, carbon has 0. So coal or coke, lower oxidation state it is 0. That's it, only reducing agent. But the CO, carbon monoxide, has intermediate oxidation state. It acts as reducing agent as well as oxidizing agent because CO converted into carbon as well as CO converted into CO2. CO converted into CO2 means it undergoes oxidation. In oxidation reactions, itself acts as a reducing agent. CO is converted into C. It is reduction reaction. In reduction reactions, itself acts as a oxidizing agent. That point is very, very important. In CO2, it reaches maximum oxidation state. It acts as only oxidizing agent. So here, the main important point. What is the main important point? The main important point is a substance in its maximum oxidation state. In its maximum oxidation state, it acts as oxidizing agent. And its lower oxidation state, it acts as reducing agent. But in intermediate oxidation state, they act as both oxidizing agents as well as reducing agents. So this is the concept related to oxidizing agents and reducing agents. Let's see next. So based on oxidation and reduction reactions, we need to discuss about redox reactions. Redox reactions. Redox reactions. What is redox reaction? Redox reaction means in a chemical reaction, reactants which undergoes reactants which undergoes both oxidation and reduction. So in a chemical reaction, the reactants which undergoes both oxidation and reduction reactions known as redox reactions. See, from this statement also they are asking questions in NEET examination and JEE examination. What kind of questions they are asking in NEET and JEE and CET examination? Among the following, in the given, among the following, which equation or which reaction is redox reaction? Which reaction is redox reaction? That we need to identify. So they will give 4 options A, B, C, D, and 4 equations they will give. In that only one is a redox reaction. So how to identify the redox reaction? In the chemical reaction, both oxidation reaction as well as reduction reaction both are present. Then that kind of reactions are called redox reactions. For example, zinc and copper sulfate CuSO4 converted into ZnSO4, zinc sulfate plus copper. See, zinc atom in atomic state oxidation numbers are 0. Copper present in the form of CuSO4, copper sulfate. Sulfate ions, already we know that sulfate ions oxidation state is how it ionizes copper plus 2 plus SO4 2 minus sulfate ions. So in that copper oxidation state is plus 2. This zinc 0 oxidation number is 0 converted into plus 2, and copper plus 2 is converted into copper 0. So copper plus 2 is converted into copper 0 means oxidation number is decreased, means it is reduction reaction. Here zinc 0 is converted into Zn plus